How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today's show, we're going to be doing a reaction to the song, or the freestyle, rather. This is Fire in the Booth Part 1 by Akala. And crazy, what's crazy is like this, I'm familiar with Akala, but I don't think I've ever like heard him or checked for him on the rapping side. I'm more familiar with him as as a social activist and stuff like that. I've been familiar with his work on that end, heard him speak more than a few times over the years, but I knew he was a rapper. You know what I mean? It'll be cool to actually check out, this side of him. But before I get into it, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't already that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of future shows every time they're published. And like I said, Akala, I'm very eager to hear what he sounds like on the MC side. So let's get it. Special shout out, Tracy Nicolini. It's your day, brother. Happy born day. Much love to you. He's who suggested this, as a matter of fact. So I'm rocking this out for Tracy and everybody else. Let's do it.
You're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yo. Okay, yo.
I like you. You're like a tiger.
Yes, I grew up on a dole in a single parent family. Been through a little bit of tragedy. Yes, I was around drugs and violence before the day that I started secondary. That's part of it, not half of it. Get the picture, the rest ain't necessary. Growing up, got a little caught up. That ain't even half of my life. Also given the knowledge of self, that is all we actually need to survive. If you saw me, age 9, reading Malcolm, just fine. Teachers still treated me stupid. Students that couldn't speak English, they put me in groups with. The irony is, some of the first man to give me schooling, you were called youngsters. I already explained that we know what the truth is. They used to say don't be like me. Yeah, I got a name and dough on the street. Nighttime comes, I can't sleep. It's the part that rappers don't speak. We don't hit the road cause we're thugs. Don't come out the room, wanna sell drugs. If we got the right guidance and love, would we fight people just like us? How could I knock the hustle to get by? How do you think I ate as a child? Judge no one, done many things wrong. Just don't boast about it in songs, but listen to my older bars. I was just as confused as you probably are, but you grow when you learn. Travel, cut, one too many man, get caught up. One too many man that could have been doctors, end up spending the whole life boxed up. You learn if you study, so set out just to make them money. No cover, it's all about getting poor people to fight with one another, so it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'll push it back like a second or two. But so far so good, and I like. Well, I wouldn't have expected nothing else from him, but to put his the mental of the social activist into his rhymes. You can hear it all up in there. This man is incredibly smart. I love hearing him talk, actually, speak about different issues, concerning, the plight and some of the issues that Blacks around the world are dealing with. But this is like really old too. This got to be old because I've never seen him without the dreads. Never seen him without the dreads. So yeah, this got to be old. But let's keep this moving.
Them money, no cover. It's all about getting poor people to fight with one another, so it's logical that us killing our brothers, dissing our mothers is right in line with the dominant philosophy of our time. But time is a cycle, not a line. Comes back around, you regain your mind. You be ready for the energy I challenge in my rhyme. Remedy the pedigree, the jeopardy of your mind when the world's this leverage is a crime. We can all fight with our brothers over crumbs. Harder to fight the one who makes guns. We can all talk get $2. Harder to be the one who seeks knowledge. If we understood economics with no money's nothing, think nothing of it. Money is a means to get wealth, not the wealth itself. And don't get confused, far from broke. All that you see me do I own, but I won't hang what I make around my neck. I know from where that the diamonds came, but I do literally own a library that definitely costs more than your chain. And businesses and property, far from starving. I eat quite properly and I don't care. Just said it for the kids who need to know you're not broke to listen. Don't know an asset from a liability. They've never been shown nor told the difference, so they don't change situation. Richest man in Britain is Asian. That's significant, not coincidence. Asian people build businesses, not.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This man is he dropping bars about financial literacy. This dude is just amazing. Amazing. Oh, I love this dude. Let's get it.
By flossing, going out shopping, giving up the culture for everyone's profit. Who runs Bollywood? Indian people. Who runs our ish? So we shake our ass and dance as if racism just upped and vanished. But has it? No, it's right on course. You're beaten so bad you're trained to ignore. Let me not just make sweeping statements. Give me a second, I'll explain it. For small amounts of drug possession, there's more black people in jail in America than there is for rape and armed robbery and murder all put together. You can say they're just locking up thugs. Imagine they're in prison every middle class kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kids. Bigger than that, what is going on with this? Prison in America's private business. They get paid 50k per year per inmate by the state. Just wait, also legally are allowed to use their prison inmates as slaves. Cheap slave labor, big corporations, they come out and
Talking about that Jim Crow shit.
jail when they can't get a job. So when we celebrate going to jail, we are literally celebrating enslavement. Add to that the hood that you live in, engineered social condition that breeds crime by design. Where do you think you get your and you could say that they're just black, but I like to deal with facts. In the 1920s, you would have found in America black towns, prospering centers of economics to education to make you proud. But some people couldn't bear that the former slaves would not just lie down to the KKK and other hate groups. Burn those towns to the ground, killing hundreds if it ain't understood. You think you were always living in the hood? It's only been 60 years since the hung blacks and burned them, and that was so cool. They were your baskets, picnic baskets, even gave kids the day off school. Go see a lynching, have a picnic, it's fun to watch the little monkeys die. And people act a little dysfunctional. You wanna pretend that you don't know why. If your color means you can be killed and you're powerless to get justice about it, is it difficult to figure out how you would then end up feeling about it? And that ain't excuses, just dealing with the roots of abuses that make a reality. We're a generation of young men speak of ourselves as dirt casually. That's America, this Britain. Something similar, some different. In this country, the first enslaved were the working class. What's changed? Worse jobs, worse conditions, most tax. Look where you live and yet you go to the pub. Friday night you will fight with a guy, don't know what for, won't fight with a guy. Suit and a tie who send your kids to die in a war. They don't send the kids to the rich or the politician. It's your kids, the poor British, get the same to go and die in a foreign land for these wars that you don't understand. Yeah, they say you are British and that lovely patriotism they feed you, but in reality you have more in common with immigrants than with your leaders. I know both sides of my family, black and white, a fed ghetto mentality. Reality in this system, poor people are dirt regardless of shade. But with that said, let's not pretend that everything is the same. When our grandparents came here to Britain, if you had a criminal record you couldn't get in. That ain't protecting from all of the stupid abuses they will be living.
This is crazy, dude. This whole rhyme up to this point is like going to like social studies class or something. you dude, people could sit back and listen to this and really take all the jewels. That's right, because he's speaking on so much. He's speaking on American conditions, British conditions. He's speaking of like time. He spoke of Black Wall Street. He's speaking like all this stuff that man, dude. This is education history that this man is dropping. But let's keep it going.
In the teeth, stabbed in the street, many times firebombed our houses, put feces through our letterbox, and of course the cops did so much about it. Daily, up to the 80s, people spitting on my palm because I was a baby. But of course, that has had no effect on why today we are crazy. And none of this was for any good reason. They were just dark and breathing to ease the guilt now for all of this treatment. Constant stereotypes are needed. So if I celebrate how big that my bricks that are flipping, clips that are sticking, kicks that I'm hitting, I'm playing my position. But if I teach a kid to be a mathematician, messing with the schism, how they gonna fill a prison when materialism is no longer our religion? What do you think we got now in Britain? Just like America, private prison for profit. That mean when your kids go jail, people make money off it. So keep environments that breed crime, build more jails at the same time. Market badness to the kids in the rhymes. Long as rich kids ain't dying, it's fine. Get them to the point where some are so lost they actually believe if they don't celebrate killing themselves off, that it's because they're soft. Was Malcolm soft? Was Marley soft? Tell me, was Marcus Garvey soft? Well,
this dude, so
Muhammad Ali soft? Nah, I think not, but they want us to think that the road is cool. Being on road is all we could do. We don't control the wholesale production, so who benefits from us moving the food? Or thinking there's no way out of road life, but Malcolm X used to hustle on the roadside. And Marcus Garvey organized more than 6 million people with no Facebook or Twitter. Why is it something you can't eat? One of my own homeboys did a 10 straight in the boxing yard. Now what's he doing? Passing his doctorate. Don't tell me that it's too hard. Who trained you to believe you're inferior? Songbo Ebedo in Nigeria are the remains of an ancient moat dug 1,000 years years ago. 20 meters wide, 70 down. Round the remains of an ancient town. There's 400 square miles around. 400 square miles around. Please, please don't believe me. It was a documentary on BBC, but we ain't studying history. Too busy watching MTV. And MTV said, wear platinum. Now everybody wanna go and wear platinum. And MTV said, pop magnums. Now everybody wanna go and pop magnum. If MTV said, drink prune juice, you will start hearing that in tune soon. Hey, today I wore my Cartier. Is it now more important what I got to say? Oh, when I drive a Mercedes, by the way, so everybody listen to what I got to say. Does that make you all happy? But my head's still nappy. Think for myself, so some mad at me. But on the mic, ain't not one bad as me. All of this here's good for the rhymes. Put us in the same place at the same time, and it's clear to everybody I'm out of my mind. Some of these guys are running out of their rhymes. Clear to everybody that has got ears. I'm the guy that they just might fear, that they wanna get near, but they can't have a peer. All dear, I'm hard liquor, you just like beer. Front on the kid for another 5 years. Come to my shows and some cry tears.
Yes. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Take them to school, brother. Take them to school, brother.
Mean that much to him, it's a movement. I don't speak for myself, but a unit. Black, white, man, woman, anyone who respects truth we put in. Dudes are like no dinner, we're just pudding. Yeah, you're sweet, but no substance pudding. You can never ever be with a level on. Our songs get played out there in Lebanon. We speak for the people properly, not for the old fat guys in offices and the girls love him. It ain't fair, you can't even be bothered to comb his hair. Anyway, that's enough kissing my own ass. Back to the more important task of being so shower. I got half the hood screaming, knowledge is power. And I ain't saying that'll change rap, that, but I do know this for a fact. Right now there's a youth on your block with his hands on his face screwed up, so he don't care, don't give a that he won't let nobody call his bluff, but the words go in. Open your shackles, once that's happened there is no going backwards. You start to see what is really happening, who the enemy you should be attacking is. So read, stuck on the block, read, sitting in the box, read, don't let them say what you can achieve, because when people are enslaved, one of the first things they do is stop them reading, because it is well understood that intelligent people will take their freedom, because if we knew our power, we would understand we can't be held down. If we knew our power, we would not elevate not one of these clowns. If we knew our power, we wouldn't get arrogant when we get 2 pennies. If we knew our power, we would see what everybody sees, that we're rich already. But never mind, MCs go run for your mummy. I'm hungry, I run for my tummy. That's enough.
Man, he's saying it like if we only knew our power, dude. You know, oh my God, this dude like this, like he dropping nuggets like. This feel like very similar to KRS-One. You know what I mean? Just like, dude, man, not just the knowledge of self. You know what I mean? But the awareness, and you know, this guy, he's extremely smart. I said that already, but he's so well versed in so many different lanes, you know, all this information, but he said it in the rap right here. Read. He doubled down, you know, read, you know, but let's keep it moving.
No, back to worshiping money. I'm off back to the study. Man! I can't even burn the booth down, man! And someone pass me that extinguisher! Oh!
They going crazy across the pond. They going crazy.
Hey, brother!
That mic has been burned.
Illustrate Records. Now that is what you call fire in the booth. Not only they come with real crazy flows, the bars are crazy, the punchlines are crazy. It had a message, man.
Oh my God, that dude is almost like he's like a DJ Khaled. That guy, he's funny. But that was Akala with Fire in the Booth Part 1, and dude, that, like I said, man, that was a master class in I mean, not just the social, socio-political stuff that he was talking about, man, but this man is just he's such a barbarian. And this is a younger him, you know what I mean? Like I said, that's how the picture that's right there on the screen, that's who I know. That's who I know. Not this little kid with the afro who just too wise for his years, wise beyond his years. And then, you know, at the end of it, just kind of shrugged it off like, you know, it's just another Tuesday. just a Tuesday for me, bro. But great job by Akala. Um, I'm gonna give my thumb up, and we're gonna sneak another thumb in there just because the nuggets he was dropping. Dude, you could learn a lot from just this freestyle. And then, you could take these references and then, do your own research, and try to find out about some of these things. Like when he talked about the American prison system and how it's basically a business, the Black Wall Street stuff, when he was talking about like in the 20s and stuff like that. Like, man, we wanted to we built up businesses and an environment and a safe haven, for us. And yeah, that was burnt down. like that, and it's sad. We live in this world even still to this day where people are so adamant about like holding on to their power, and crazy. I mean, it is what it is, but the power structure is uh white supremacy. You know what I mean? Like it's everything about this society makes it so the white people will capitalize more so than everybody else, and they don't seem to have a problem with changing that. That's what that And of course, I'm not talking about everybody, and or every white person. And actually, I'm not even talking about any white people per se at now, because at this point, like it's beyond the people aspect because all of the racism is written into the laws. Like they like we can't, people is one thing, but like if these things are like written into the Constitution, and stuff like that, it's like how do you fight against that? They can always, that's their loophole. So and if we were really on this planet to all love each other and be one and all this other stuff, like why are we worried about like holding on to power structures and all that? We're here, and I get a lot of what I believe are fake liberals on this page, because they wanna act as if they sympathize, but when you talk about, they don't want to hear you talk about like breaking down the system, like, because I mean it's been said in raps or said by like the Martins and the Malcolms, like you have to totally deconstruct this system the way it is to be able to fix a ton of these issues to level the playing field again, but the ones who are on top don't want it leveled. They want to hold on to their shit, you know what I mean, and keep everybody else, you know what I mean? Like, if we all in this together, we should all be here, So, um, and that's the kind of stuff that Akala, he got me on the soapbox, man. But yeah, no, he will do that. Like guys like him, KRS, they will bring that aspect out. So great job, Akala. Like I said, thumbs and all that. We can get going. Before we do that, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named reaction shows at this point. Hopefully, at some point, people will start requesting more Akala. Actually, I think I could remember one other person in my recent memory asking for, some Akala. But yeah, we need more people requesting his stuff so I can get a playlist for him. And even if that don't happen, I may just start one anyway. So I do have playlists for other artists as well, different genres of music. Check all that stuff out. The Cash App is on the screen, $ you made Roscoe, for anybody who would like to show their support or appreciation for the work being done. There's that. After that, I'm gone. I'm done. It's over. But I will see you guys again very soon. So until that time comes, y'all be good. Close this. All right.